Good morning, everybody. It's Doc Green, the Road Scholar, coming back at you for another episode of the Road Scholar on my YouTube channel. Guys, I'm so excited about my over 1,000 subscribers now. A few of you have signed up for the new backpack. There's a second backpack drawing coming up, and I appreciate that. Guys, but I want to talk today a little bit about getting ready for this winter weather, because we have, winter weather's coming, and some of the new drivers out here don't know this stuff. And some of the old drivers may be needing to be reminded. But guys, when you're out here, there's always a chance they're going to shut down an interstate or something while you're driving across it. I mean, weather, snow, ice, whatever, too much blizzard conditions, things like that. And if they get shut down, you could be stuck someplace for 2-3 days sometimes. So you need to have an emergency kit ready. And I know it sounds kind of corny, because you always picture the soccer mom with a couple of bottles of water in her van or something until help gets there. But truckers, you're stuck for a few days. So I want to give you guys some things y'all really need to take with you. You need to have paper plates and plastic utensils on your truck. You need to have ready to eat tuna, salmon, chicken, to kind of come in those pouches. Those are great to have. So maybe even the canned tuna, whatever, but you need to have some some of these provisions on your truck in case you get stuck. Trail mix is a good thing. Protein bars, those are good to have. Matches and a lighter, just in case. You never know what's going to happen out there. Batteries, not the batteries for your truck. I mean, like batteries for like flashlights, things like that. Most of them are rechargeable now anyway, so we're good. And you need a power pack for your phone, because when you're out there, your truck dies, and if your batteries die or something and you can't charge your phone, you're screwed. So guys, take one of the, you can buy them, those little power packs, little square power packs. You can recharge them up early, and I carry 2 on my truck, just in case something happens. And even when my phone dies and I need an emergency power supply somewhere, I just pop it in and my phone's powered back up. So buy a couple of those little power supply packs. You can charge them in your truck. They stay charged for quite a while, and they can keep your phone going and everything in case of an emergency. You need emergency immunity boosting packs. Yeah, common sense. water, and more water. Guys, if you're traveling with anything less than 2 cases of water on your truck during the winter, you are in jeopardy. So make sure you have at least 2 cases of water on your truck. And I cannot mention that enough. The food, the water, carry a couple of extra blankets, carry some thermal underwear in case something your truck dies or something out there, and you don't want to freeze to death in your truck. I know people go, I got a cell phone. That's what the emergency CPAC's for. But some places we go, we don't have cell phone service. So make sure you have everything you need in case of an emergency or a breakdown in the winter weather. Be cautious when you know storms are moving in. Check your weather reports, especially if you're up north, especially in the northwest. Check your routes and everything. Make sure that your highways are open. The weather forecast for the day, actually for possible 3 or 4 days, depending on how long it will take you to get across there. And be prepared, because weather doesn't listen to apps, so it can change in a minute on you out here. High winds is another thing. I did a video, y'all can go back and link to it, about driving in high winds. They are getting, this time of year, it's fall, they're going to get worse, especially in the Midwest. So yesterday, I know my truck literally got blown halfway into another lane. I'm fully loaded, so I'm held onto the ground and everything, but you see trucks yesterday just going every which direction up in Indiana and stuff. I mean, it was a bad windy day, so be careful. Remember, the sail space on your trailer catches wind. I don't care how much weight you're carrying, it's going to push that truck if it's hard enough. So be careful on that. One of the guys asked me, do I have a rule of thumb for driving in high wind? Yeah, when I get nervous, I stop. I'm not playing. It pushed me over one time yesterday, but it was a very strong gust. I mean, the wind was strong all day yesterday, but that one strong gust got me. But I did keep driving through it and everything. I made it fine down to the south, southern U.S., so I'm okay. But just want to let you guys know about that, and some winter driving pack, safety stuff that you need to have on your truck. Guys, some of you will be carrying heated blankets with you and everything, and that's fine to use at night and stuff, when you're in your truck, if it's too cold or whatever. But if your batteries die out there, that heated blanket's not really going to do you any good. You need a big, thick comforter or a heavy blanket or something that's going to try to keep you warm. I carry about 2 comforters on my truck, plus a blanket, just in case, especially mainly during the fall and winter, because I don't want to freeze to death out here. And I have been stuck one time off of I-80 for like 2 days. So I was glad I had everything on my truck. Try to make sure that you have a way to warm your water. You know, if you need to cook or something. Another good thing to take with you is a little cup of soup meals and everything. I know they're not good for you. I'm not eating them now, but if I'm stuck and I'm dying, I'm going to eat those. I always got a case of those on my truck just in case of an emergency too. So those are some things I want you to be aware of when you're out here driving in the winter. Politics. I hate to get into this, especially since we don't know really what's going on. I mean, I'm going to tell you something though that all of us need to be aware of, especially as lease drivers and independent contractors and owner-operators and independent contractors. One thing that you have to realize in politics that's happening right now is this: they've been fighting over you've heard of the infrastructure bill. They want to redo the roads and the bridges and everything that keeps getting stalled in Congress. The reason is because Democrats want to go to a more green, they want to put up more charging stations. They think that's better for the infrastructure, which eventually we're going to do that, but it's going to take 20-30 years to catch America up on that. The Republicans, however, along with that, Republicans are more interested in fixing the roads and the bridges that are existing and getting new system or paved access to places. So that's what the Republicans are pushing money for. But on top of that, what they don't tell you is the Democrats are pushing for something else. And this is nothing political about Biden or this or that or anything. This is just one of the things that are in their infrastructure plan, is to turn independent contractors, owner-operators, lease operators, into employees. If we're contracted on with a company, they want to take away our independent tax status and everything and register us as employees of a company. That is bad for us. Some people may, I don't know how anyone could justify that as good for us truck drivers that are trying to buy our own trucks and run as independent contractors. But that's one of the things Democrats have been pushing for the last 8 years. Last 4 years. And I'm sure they will be pushing it for the next 4 years also. So when you're voting, make sure, or when you're voting for your senators and representatives and everything, make sure that you're paying attention to this stuff. And if they ever come up and they try to put it again, of course I'm going to put it on my channel. But guys, I only got 1,000 subscribers. I'm trying to get more. I would like to be more of a truck influencer, YouTube influencer as far as trucking goes. I don't care about practical jokes and all that crap, you know. I'm trying to get more information to drivers. And some of you guys, if y'all have topics y'all want me to cover or want me to investigate or anything or look into, please comment below, let me know. By the way, think of that, hit subscribe, hit like if you like this video. It really helps a lot on getting the video seen more on YouTube, on their algorithm. But whenever this bill comes up again, I will be posting about it on here. I'm not saying you should vote for a Democrat or vote for a Republican or anything. That's up to you and your own heart and everything. However, there are bills that directly affect us, I will be telling you about. And that's one of them. That infrastructure bill, the Democrats really need to take that part out. I don't even know what us being independent contractors or employees have to do with infrastructure, but they're trying to pass that in with their part of the bill. And of course, that's not what they talk about, because they know that a lot of truck drivers vote for them, so they're not going to talk about that. Why the Republicans aren't talking more about to kill that part of the bill, I don't know. That would definitely help take at least that part out. But so as it comes along, I'll be talking more about it if it comes up again, and it will. The infrastructure bill will come up again, and when it does, before it does, I'll put it on my channel. Please, guys, it don't take much. If you got time to watch my video, you got time to go over to the website, find who your senator is or your House representative is, and send them a message to say we don't agree with that independent to employee status. And for the most part, they're going to ignore you. However, you also need to reach out to other representatives that may not even be your representative in other states and everything, on the Republican side, and let them know that please keep fighting this for us. You know, think about that when you go in to whatever you're. Again, I don't care who you vote for. Just make sure the person you vote for is looking out for your interest. They're your representative. So that's one thing I wanted to mention about politics. I really don't like discussing politics on here. I've tried to push away from that. I'm going to open up a separate channel for my political stuff and everything. But that's something that all truckers need to be aware of. The Republicans are fighting for an infrastructure bill, again, bridges, roads, and to keep us independent contractors as independent contractors. Democrats are fighting for charging stations and alternate fuel, things that will take decades to get into effect. But along with that, they're trying to push into there that we as independent contractors would be considered employees. So that's something for you to think about. What else we got to talk about? Guys, I had a couple new subscribers. I don't have my list with me, so I'll put them on my next video and thank them for signing up. If you do want to win that last backpack, you can go back and see my last video. It's a black Adidas backpack, black on black, 3-stripe life backpack. It retails for, I think, about $70. It's a giveaway. And then we have one more after that one of the backpacks, and then we got the 3 Adidas beanie caps, which would be great for winter. Again, because I'm bald, I might need one of them, so it may only be 2 Adidas beanies. But anyway, that's the upcoming drawings coming up pretty soon. As my channel progresses and everything, we're going to start merchandising some Road Scholar merchandise coming out. We're trying to get the designs of some vendors on that and everything to see how that goes. Is there anything else that I need to talk about so far? Not really. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, comment on here. Let me know if there's anything you wanted me to find out about or research or look into. I'd be happy to do that on my channel. Looking for help from the other drivers. If you know of anything I need to be corrected on, be sure to comment below. Some truck drivers or some people get offended when someone says something they don't agree with. I'm not that way. So if you don't agree with something I'm saying, please comment below. Let the drivers know how you feel about it and the reasons and everything. Anyway, I'm out. Y'all have a good one.